friends, so today we're going to draw a bug jar. So I'm going to draw in marker, but you guys draw in pencil first, alright? So turn your paper tallways, and what we're going to do is draw the top of our bug jar first. So we're going to do an oval shape at the top. So if you need to practice getting the shape right, you can go ahead and draw your oval at the top of your paper. Alright, so that'll be the lid. Underneath the lid we need the little side part that screws onto the glass. So I'm just going to go underneath, make a line, and then connect it so it goes like ooh, ooh. So it just kind of looks like a fun shape. So you got the oval and then a little underneath part. And I'm going to do some little lines on there. Maybe you want to do some swirly marks or dots. But I like to decorate the side of my lid so it's different than the top of my lid. So now I'm going to do the actual jar. So your jar can be all different shapes or sizes, like some jars for ketchup, some jars for juice, some jars for peanut butter. So think about different sizes and shapes of jars that you've seen. So for my jar, I'm going to go down a little bit and over, and I'm just going to make it kind of like a big old, almost like a big peanut butter jar. So I'm going to go down and over. And then at the bottom, I'm going to just connect them. So you can make your jar flat, you can make it really skinny, really tall. It's just one way that you can do the jar. So before we add any bugs, we need some holes poked in our lid so that the bugs have some air. So I'm going to draw some circles in the lid. Because if you ever go ahead and catch bugs, you need some air for them. So I'm poking little holes in there for the bugs to breathe. There we go. It almost looks like a salt shaker or pepper shaker in a way. But now we're going to go ahead and add some bugs. So when we're doing our bugs, you want to make sure that they look symmetrical. So the same on both sides if it's a bug with wings and stuff. So I'll show you some examples. But before we even get to the bugs, I know another step, I want to show that you can do some dirt at the bottom if you want. Some people put rocks or dirt at the bottom of their jar for their bugs. And maybe you want to have a stick in there, so or some leaves. So I'm going to do a little stick kind of going across. So it will kind of look like a little stick the bugs can crawl on. And maybe you'll have some leaves on the stick, or maybe just some leaves in there. So if you want to do one on the stick, you can kind of go ahead and do that. Kind of looks like a stick with a little leaf growing off of it. Alright, so now we got our bug jar, we got some holes, we got some sticks and leaves and dirt in there for our bugs. We're going to actually get to the bugs. So I'm going to do one of my favorite kind of bugs first, a butterfly. So I'm going to do the body first, and I'm going to do almost just like a thin, skinny oval. Butterflies have these beautiful wings, and we can draw them kind of however you'd like. I'm going to do it almost like the letter B for butterfly. So I'm going to go over, not all the way in. Well, you can if you'd like. There we go. Kind of looks like half of a butterfly, but since we want to try to make things symmetrical, I'm going to go over here and do the same kind of shape but flipped. And I can do a little antenna, and if you want to add eyeballs you can. And if I'm going to do my bug and my butterfly, make it symmetrical, I want to do shapes. So maybe I'll do a circle on both sides, or maybe I'll do a heart. legs if you want, or more details. So that's just one simple way to do the butterfly. Next, I'm going to do a bumblebee. So that kind of has like a circle-y kind of a body. And then they just have these like little circle-y kind of wings. Little antenna. And then important, they have some black and white stripes. And then a stinger on the bottom. So we got a butterfly, we got a bee. What else? We can also add some crawling down here, like some ants or some snails even. So I'm gonna draw a sideways oval. And I'm gonna make this into an ant. So I want to do lots of little legs. So it's crawling. Or maybe it could be a millipede. But I don't think you can draw a million legs, but we're just going to draw some different shapes. I'm going to do the head, little feelers. You can do a snail. So start with like an oval, and then you can do a big shell. Want to do some grass in there, you can, or some little leaves, some nature. So fill up your bug jar with bugs that you like, and I hope you guys have fun with this. I'm going to color mine in now. Oh, and you can color it with whatever you'd like, crayons, markers, a little bit of both. So have fun with it. So feel free to color in your sticks or your ground. I'm going to color in my jar kind of bluish so it looks like a blue sky in the back. So I'll do my lid silver. So don't forget about your lid, your color of your jar, and even your background if you want. Thanks.